Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bound Compass is proud to present to you the amazing adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses! Brought to you by...
Are you tired of your menial, low-paying job bagging groceries or flipping burgers? Do you want to get out of your dull cubicle or away from that dusty old warehouse? Then call Minions Ltd. today. Our experienced placement teams will have you working in a mad science lab or an evil doom fortress built into an active volcano in no time. No training or prior experience necessary. Do you suffer from tunnel vision, nearsightedness, or Parkinson's? Not a problem. We'll have you armed and guarding high-value targets for one of our many respected clients. Call Minions Ltd. or go to http://www.minionsrus.biz. That's Minions, the letter R, us.biz today.
And now look forward, good listeners, to the fantastical year of 2010 AD. To the year of the Great Royal Confederation of Stars! To when humankind is expanded outward into the great beyond! We've reached thousands of planets, spanning hundreds of light years in any direction, and still we reach farther! Intrepid colonists brave the great empty expanses of the undiscovered galaxy to forge a new era for the betterment of humankind on countless worlds, moons, and space stations! It is to this new frontier where we turn our ears! Tonight's story is... The Damsel of Gemini Delta 4.
Keep her on this heading, Hollander. We should be in the Gemini Delta system within the hour.
Aye, aye, Commander. So, let me get this straight. The reason we're not going to Orion Delta 2, the planet known for its mountaintop resorts, hot springs, and beaches that aren't too hot, but still not too cold, and instead going to Gemini Delta 4, a planet with no remarkable attributes other than its fuchsia and teal pygmy cows that produce twice the methane, have poisonous milk, and literally scream, is because, and I quote, "You have a feeling that a damsel may be in distress there."
That's right, soldier. Any spacefaring buccaneer has an innate talent to detect a damsel in distress.
Oh, bull hockey! You can no more sense some space princess whose pet chihuahuas have just turned on her than I can use the Jedi mind trick to make Novarider's head explode. Is there a damsel in distress up here? No. The only woman in distress up here is Hollander, because she has a hangnail and no clippers. Actually, I just found the clippers, and we just received a distress call coming from Gemini Delta 4.
Called it!
How? Reagan, all dashing and suave space pirates, have an innate talent to detect when there's a damsel in distress. Must make Novarider's head explode! My vulnerable ghost sense is tingling. Is there a damsel in distress up here? See, Reagan? Wrench has a vulnerable ghost sense too. Where's yours? I keep it locked away with my diary that has Justin Timberlake on the cover. Your loss. Let's hear the message, Hollander.
To the venerable crew of the Caballena, I am Mary Gemini, the youngest daughter of the Gemini Duchy. I have been taken captive by Duke Ryan Sirius of the Sirius Duchy. I am in desperate need of help.
Don't worry, milady. I'll come rescue you. Captain, it's a one-way transmission. She can't actually hear you.
You must hurry. Duke Sirius is trying to force me to tell him where a great hidden treasure has been locked away. I am sending you the coordinates now. Please, I need your help.
We're on our way, Miss Gemini. Again, Captain, one-way transmission. She can't hear you.
Calling for help, Mary.
Duke Sirius, I was just...
Oh, it won't do you any good. No one out there can save you now. It's time to tell me the first part of the riddle.
I refuse.
Very well, my dear. Then all your rescuers will find is a corpse.
Never fear, my dear. Captain Novarider and the Wild Horses are here to rescue you. Mostly just me, though. Captain Novarider.
Oh my god, my ears!
What? I'm here to rescue you.
Captain, I think they were standing too close to the blast. Damn it, Wrench!
Oh, I never thought I'd be in this much pain!
What? You wanted in, right? I estimated there to be at least 6 inches worth of hardened concrete. How was I to know that they used a layer of cinder blocks and some drywall for their high security detention area?
I can't hear myself talk!
No. Come this way, Miss Gemini. I will take you far away from this villainous Duke.
How did you even get here so fast?
Oh, well, I adjusted the waveform of the Mark II variable structural line manipulation drive from long to short bands with a DZF3 inflection module. Easy as cake.
What?
Hurry! The Duke is beginning to recover!
Christ almighty! My inner ear can't tell if I'm upside down or sideways. Oh,
So, Regan, I have to ask, why didn't you go with the boys to rescue the fair maiden? To put it bluntly, I have actual important things to do. Like playing your ancient Nintendo DS? I will have you know, I am training my brain like a muscle. This shit is gonna prevent me from getting Alzheimer's. We'll see who's laughing when Novarider Wrench and Commander Derringer can't remember all the distressed damsels they've rescued and subsequently had crazy wet sex with, but I can still remember all my counting procedures. Ha! You're a strange duck, McQuack. What are you giving me shit about, Hollander? You're not with them. Yeah, I decided to take a personal day today. Whenever they bring a damsel in distress on board, they tend to get rather... Well, it's at least as long as a strand of spaghetti. Not as thin, though. God, no. Thicker, so you can stick stuff inside of it.
Oh, that sounds rather uncomfortable.
my lady, it enhances the taste.
I tend to prefer the ones that twist. They have a better tactile feel and you can put them in the rear.
Oh, that does sound exciting. Master Wrench, what is that?
My baguette.
Culinary. Yeah, that's right.
Boom! Brain Ninja 32! Best score yet!
Wait, aren't you 26?
The ones where you have to do math are hard. Regan, you're an accountant. And that's why the unknowable a priori powers that be invented calculators and adding machines. Come on, let's hit what passes for a city on this godforsaken rock. I need to find a cyber cafe so I can check my email. Cyber cafe? When were you born? 1984? Yes, actually. Didn't we just talk about this? Well, this one tits up rather quickly, wouldn't you say?
I can assure you, Captain Novarider, once we find and rescue the deaf-mute orphan that I told you about, he can lead us to the treasure of Cerberus.
Dude, I'm not talking about the situation we're in right now. Derringer has that perfectly under control. No, I was referring to the fact that my original intent was to just bust into some dude's lair all dramatic like. I'd say something like, "Stop right there," and he'd reply, "You'll never stop me." And then I'd be all like, "Bagow!" Sweep you off your feet and all that. But instead, it had to get all complicated. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
I'm confused. I thought pirates/charitable privateers liked racing corrupt government officials to buried space treasure.
Dude, don't get me wrong. Hold on. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy it more than any healthy space pirate should, just not every day. Sometimes you want to rescue the girl in distress and move on.
I guess I can understand that. Wait, what does move on mean?
You know, the sex. Here's your raspberry no-fat steamer. Can't you drink coffee like normal people? Caffeine makes me ADHD. Plus, coffee is gross. Regan, you're an accountant. Don't your people need some sort of stimulant constantly pumping through their bloodstream in order to have some resemblance of a personality? Hollander, please. My people, as you put it, like personalities even with enough caffeine to put down a fully grown bull elephant. God damn it. What's wrong? It's just another rejected resume. Really trying to get off the crew, aren't you? Hollander, I'm sleeping in a compartment that has radiation filter vents going right over my bed. I'm performing all different kinds of tax evasion, some of which they don't even have laws for yet. My captain is an overgrown man-child with a Casanova complex. And if he isn't trying to rescue some damsel in distress from her silk-laced panties, he's throwing the Cabellina into combat with a warship twice its size. Yeah, I kinda want out. Well, when you put it like that... Don't take any offense. You and Wrench are pretty much the only members of the crew that keep me sane. most of the time.
So, why'd they reject your resume? It seems like with your talents, you could get a fairly decent job.
The problem is, the Cabellina is the only thing that can go onto my resume other than my college and intern experience.
So, what's wrong with that?
I'm not gonna put head accountant for a marauding band of pirates disguised as a charitable crew of privateers on my resume. It doesn't exactly garner the attention that I want.
Have you tried going for a lower position and working your way up?
I'm still here, aren't I? The problem is I'm really overqualified for the lower tier jobs. And honestly, there's rarely any room for advancement, despite what they say.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Thank you, Hollander. I honestly do appreciate your vague optimism.
Come on, let's go sightseeing.
Captain, we're at the coordinates that Little Brian gave to us.
Can you see the 4 stars yet? The light must show the way.
This kid is needlessly creepy.
He's led us this far. We're almost at the vault.
But does he need to rock back and forth like that? Can we not at least turn him around so he is not facing the wall?
The ninth stone of Isis will tumble into the pale red sky when the 4 stars draw upon the crescent, and only then shall the mouth of Cerberus open to the brave.
Seriously, this kid is harshing my mojo.
Yep, those are some useless bovine.
Why do these things even exist?
You know, I could be walking along a beach right now, hands in my pockets, alien gulls overhead, pant legs casually rolled up, sand between my toes. But instead, I'm here looking at a bunch of overbred cows with IBS screaming for the cruel fate to end.
Could be worse.
How?
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I think this is one of those rare moments that I'd actually like to be back on the Cabellina.
Do you think they need us today?
Unless they need to put the ship through precision maneuvers through an asteroid belt whilst being shot at, and simultaneously need to balance a spreadsheet with advanced formulas and macros. I severely doubt that, though.
I guess I just feel kind of naked when I'm not in the pilot seat.
Well, you certainly have saved our collective asses more than a couple times. I know you didn't go to any sort of academy, but who taught you to fly like that?
My mother used to helm corvettes during the decade of expansion. I used to sit in her lap or watch her work.
Wait, I thought you got started piloting comet chasers.
Those were the first ships that I flew on my own. And you know the story from there. Pirates attack, saved by a dashing rogue. Dashing rogue puts me at the helm of the best frigate in the known galaxy. You didn't join much later after that.
Sounds like a story for the ages.
I'm pretty sure I saw something similar on the new Degrassi High last week.
Shall we move on? Listening to these cows scream for death's sweet embrace is getting rather tiring.
Okay.
Damned! How did you find us, Duke?
It was quite easy when we tagged you with a tracking beacon.
That's impossible. You got nowhere near the Cabellina.
Oh, true. However, I never said that I placed it on your precious Cabellina.
But that would mean the only other time that you could put a tracking beacon on us. My god. You substituted the food that we had at the Jack in the Box?
Yes! I bet you're regretting those 3-for-1 sliders now, aren't you?
Damn you, Sirius. I knew that cashier looked odd wearing a Confederated soldiery uniform.
Captain, I can't build these damned Excel formulas with you shaking the ship around. Sorry, my reliable yet formulaic old chum. Navigating this asteroid field while being shot at is far more difficult than it would seem. How Hollander manages to do this all the time, I've never guessed. Damn it! Math is hard!
Christ. You have decent beer here, it just sucks that the drinking age is 32.
This planet is seriously the biggest wreck ever.
It seems odd that we can still go to the local strip club, though.
Do you want to go?
Yeah. No, the last person I want to go to a strip club with is you. I don't know, it's just a bit too...
Ungodly creepy?
Putting it lightly, yeah. The only thing open to us at this point is the space Chuck E. Cheese's. You want to go, don't you?
They
have a ball pit.
God damn it. Fine.
Yay!
Great. Apparently, my only options are being a creepy old man with an awkward, barely legal teen in a strip club, or a creepy old man with an overly energetic, barely legal teenager in a Chuck E. Cheese's.
What?
Nothing. Let's just go. Judging by the way things are going, I'm guessing that this town shuts down around 5.
Hurry up, Regan, let's go!
Now, how in the hell did she get that far that quickly?
I'm surprised that you're so well trained, Duke. It's rare that I meet a royal of my caliber.
Duh! Of course I am. During the early days of space travel, the Cirrus Duchy founded the Seer School of Swordsmanship. The technique emphasizes a combination of linear thrust followed by circular flourishes to confuse and subdue one's opponent. The true beauty of the technique comes not from the motion of the elbow or shoulder, but from the much more subtle wrist and hip. This means that
Never fails. Get a royal to talk about the secret family technique and it's easier to punch in the face than Matthew Lillard. Oofda!
cheap shotting noob.
Dude, how's it coming with you?
We're holding them at bay, Captain. Reloading.
The Duke has quite a few soldiers still. I doubt that they're gonna give up this position anytime soon.
Wrench, what about you? I am still working on the door, Captain. But this kid, he is of no use.
Pass the effigy to the 3 fruit-bearing brutes, and they shall allow access to the great hands of reach. Once given to the hermit, he will give the expunging key that will open the mouth of the great relative of man. Return to the 3 brutes to reveal the concoction of roots and anise to defeat the evil dreadlord. Once given the directional guide, they shall deliver unto you the navigator.
Seriously, I have no clue what he is saying. Keep at it. Soon the treasure will be ours and we can rub it in the face of this jerk.
That wasn't called for.
Stupid planet and their stupid closing times.
Hollander, I'm sorry that the Chuck E. Cheese's closes at 4:30. God, this place is worse than Salem, Oregon. I'd take you out to go get ice cream, but I'm assuming they hate ice cream here as well. And probably puppies.
It's okay. Big girl.
At times, I can certainly believe that.
Slug bug green. Bored now.
Ow. So get the ships coming in support.
Okay, border now.
Oh, come on. Isn't this what every 19-year-old female wants? Sitting, watching the starships fly out to the great unknowable beyond. A handsome, hopefully well-off rogue at your side, who preferably has a conspicuously unbuttoned shirt.
Regan, I'm not in some Laura Lane novel. I see ships all the time. Plus, there are no handsome men around.
Ouch.
What? You're not a man, you're a Regan.
A what?
A Regan. Wrench is a wrench, and you're a Regan. No offense intended, it's just simpler to think of you like that.
Oh, I guess I have been described as worse. Someone said I was altruistic once.
You're not Duck McQuack.
And you were an easily excitable stick jockey. Come on, that's a Cabellini coming over the horizon. Let's go home.
Damn it, Mary, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
We have no idea because we cannot actually see you.
I'm taking the boy and the treasure.
But it's ours. We were the ones that stole it from the vault that was secreted away since the beginning of the expansion era.
You can have the boy, though. He still creeps me right the fuck out.
Damn it, Miri, why run? Can't we work this out?
I'm sorry, Commander. This was my plan from the beginning.
Then the Duke was right that you would betray us.
No, if I had betrayed you, you'd be dead. I'm sparing your lives for only one reason. I love you.
If I had a space doubloon every time some chick told me that.
Derringer,
What? But Miri, didn't we have something special?
I will always remember you. Goodbye.
She is gone.
No! Did we miss something? Ah, good. You two are back. Hollander, take the helm. Regan, keep doing your thing over there. Let's get out of here. Okay, Commander, why are you cosplaying as Princess Leia from Jabba's palace?
I lost a bet, and Miri is still wearing my underwear from last night. Damn!
And thus concludes this episode of the amazing adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses! Gentle listeners, join us again soon right here at boundcompass.blogspot.com for the many more adventures to follow! This amazing adventure was conceived, written, voiced, and pimped by Devin Peters, with special guest Lindy the Sardonic Girl Peters, with sound effects by soundj.com, packtv.com, 3dmmstudio.co.uk, Flash EFX, sundogs.com, Series 6000, Extension 3, and the General, Supplier 2200, Digifect, Soundstorm Library, Impact Effects 3, Guns, Rob Noakes, Airborne Sound Library, Matt Temple, The Sound Effects Bible, Triple Crown Sound, File Effects Library, and Maxon Soundworks. All music copywritten Bradley Rains. Visit Bradley at www.bradleyrains.com. Bound Compass and the Amazing Adventures of Captain Farr Novarider and the Wild Horses are copywritten 2012.
It was just this huge explosion. That was totally awesome. Did you see that one guy's face? I know, right? He totally was not expecting you to come at him with that crude lightning gun I built out of a lawn flamingo, a super soaker, and a car battery. I still can't believe that even worked. I don't think he could either. Vive Miss Basters.